Hello world. Thank you for coming to my channel, The Life of Poon. I am so grateful for you to be clicking on this video. I am so grateful for all my subscribers, likes, shares, videos, me. I'm just so grateful for it all. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. And hopefully this message come with peace, love, clarity. Hopefully, this message gets spread around the world because it needs to be heard today. So, first things first, let me tell you a little background story about me. You get to the point, poom poom. So, a few family members of mine that is irrelevant now, but I'm going to tell you the story. Told me that they accept me but don't love me. Oh, excuse me, that was a mouth fart. I meant to say love me but don't accept me. And it's all fine and dandy because that's your own battle to fight. And I'm tired of fighting that battle of trying to be validated, trying to be loved so hard for people that just don't really care, don't really want to be there to begin with. And it's the masculine energy. Because my father, who aren't in heaven, because he's down here in this motherfucker trying to wreck my nerves, wanted to say to me that whole statement, and it just brought me back to a time period in my life where I just felt like people didn't love me, people didn't accept me because of me being who I am, me being a homosexual man. And it's one of those things that I'm not even going to try to make excuses for them because, yeah, we can all say, oh, it's hard for a parent to accept their child, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, the only reason why it's hard for a parent to accept their child being gay is because they're scared of what everybody else is going to think. Because if I'm your seed, I'm your child, why can't you accept me the way I am? I accept you the way you are. And like, I'm glad that you provided for me growing up. But at the same time, you ain't perfect. You did things that I didn't like, but I still gave you that unconditional love. And I fought so hard throughout my whole childhood trying to be something that I wasn't, trying to hide myself to make other people comfortable, try to get my validation from others when I should have been validating my own goddamn self. First and foremost, that's the lesson of it all, is that I had to be comfortable with who I am. And like I said, the only reason why they wasn't comfortable with me was because they were scared of what everybody else was going to think. Who cares? They not paying your bills. But anyway, just like how certain non-factors ain't paying my bills, I'm not worried about it no more. I'm not going to continue to dim my light to satisfy other people. I'm not going to continue hurting myself by trying to be loved by individuals that can't even love themselves, that can't even see how they're hurting me. I'm not doing it. And I guess this is why sometimes they can say Capricorns can be detached, can be heartless. And my reason for it is because I try to be validated by people. I tried to be validated by people, individuals that I know ultimately love me, but they didn't accept me. So I tried to do everything to please them. And then when I knew that I couldn't fully please them because I was hurting me, I went out into the wilderness and tried to get people to love me, which was definitely my downfall because bitches out in the wilderness definitely don't give a fuck about you. So that's just something that I had to learn, something that I learned today and I have to let go of that. I tried so hard and stayed attached to not only my family, but to other people, friends, associates, whatever. I stayed attached because I just wanted to be loved. And ultimately, I was doing myself a disservice because I had to love myself. I had to validate myself. And I can't be worrying about how other people feel when it comes to my life. I have to do what I want. I have to receive what I receive because my blessings flow. Let it be known. Okay? And it's just one of those things that I will never do that again. I will never go out my way to make other people feel to make other people feel comfortable. And I advise you to do the same. Don't do it. And for the parents out there, it mind boggles me. It mind fucks me. It mind penetrates my spirit. How some of these bitches out here, can befriend gay people, but then when it comes to their children, they got a problem. Bitch, you either gonna like it or you don't. Pick a side, because there we go once again. When it gets personal and when it gets into your life, there's a problem. But when it wasn't in your life and it was just like, oh, the cat down the street, it wasn't a problem. So today I definitely realized that validate yourself, love yourself, and if your family ain't being emotionally there for you the way that they should be, understand that's their problem and understand you do not have to be attached to that. And I'm speaking to myself. I will not be attached to it any longer. I will love myself and I will not continue to dim my light, hurt me for to receive a love that was fraudulent from the beginning. And I'm not just talking about my parents. I'm not just talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying, and I'm just speaking the honest truth. Period.